Welcome to this tutorial on the Adobe Premiere Pro interface. We're going to look at the 4 different regions of the editing interface. We're going to start with the project panel down here in the lower left. Then we'll move to the source panel and the timeline simultaneously, sort of. And then we're going to look at the program panel and see what you can do with each. So let's start with the project. So if I right click in here and I want to import, I can import my files. Let's import a couple of skydiving clips and click open. It's going to drop them into your project panel. Now inside the project panel, you can switch them to list view, switch them to icon view. There's other options on here if you wanted to sort them by video usage, by video code, whatever. There's literally, dozens of options here, but let's keep them here. Now notice when I click on one, it gets grayed. When I click off, it's black. Grayed means that's my clip. Now if I double click this clip, you're going to see it pop up in the source panel. Now in the source panel, we can do a few things. We can add markers. We can mark in. We can slide it over and slide that in. We can go to a different point in the video and add an out marker and just bring in that. Now once we got what we want to click and drag this to our timeline, and that's going to bring up our timeline or our sequence panel where we actually have the video project we're working on. So you see it shows up here in the program panel, and if I click play, it plays the video. It's pretty simple. So what can you do with these? Well, everything. This is where your editing is going to take place. So it all starts in the project panel, then moves to the source panel. Can you click directly on a click and drag it to your timeline panel? You sure can. You just click and drag and drop it where you need to. Okay, so now you got the same clip back to back. However you want to do this, once you use a clip in the project panel, this is your sequence. It's the little dots there. And this means it's a clip that's being used in there. If you don't see that blue icon, it's not being used. Simple interface. There's a lot you can do with it, and we're going to cover that in later tutorials, but I just wanted you to get familiar with the project panel, the source panel, the program panel, and the timeline panel. Thanks for watching this tutorial. We'll see you next time.